Hello guys, how are you doing today? Today I'm going to start a series of YouTube videos in which I'm going to share with you the secret of my success in IELTS exams, which will be in general training as well and the academic as well, because I've given both the exams because of different reasons, and but I got an excellent score in both of them. So today I'm going to start with the speaking section of IELTS, in which there is an interviewer which is going to ask you different questions. It's going to be about yourself, and there would be a topic which they are going to give you, and you'll have to speak for the defined time, during which you'll have to answer different questions. There would be, I think, 2 to 3 questions which you'll have to explain and describe in the time which they are going to give you. So it's not that difficult for the people who are used to speaking English, but the ones which are not fond of speaking that much English, they might be facing, they might gonna face a lot of problems. So today I will tell you a few tips. I will share you a few tips which helped me a lot in getting eight bands in the speaking sections in both the versions of general training as well as the academic one. So the first thing which I'm going to tell you is that you need to pause while answering every question which the interviewer asks you. Like there are many topics on which you're not that much comfortable in answering and explaining to the person, because you haven't, most of the time you haven't heard about that topic before. So you need to pause and you need to give your response, each and every response, in a slow manner. Okay, you need to keep thinking, while at the same time you also need to speak. So it means you need to pause a bit. You need to pause in each and every sentence which comes out of your mouth while speaking in front of the interviewer, because if he is going to start thinking that you are not able to answer it, or somehow you're going to say, no, I don't know about it, or your answer is negative, so he might won't give you the bands which you it won't be a good band. So the first thing is the pause, which you need to practice it, and you need to record your own voice in your mobiles or any other voice recorders, and you need to practice it a lot, because it requires a lot of practice, and because this will only become good when you're going to continuously talk on different topics, and it won't be helpful like if you're just going to listen to radio or any TV on any TV channel. You need to practice it by speaking yourself. Okay, so the second thing is whether you are able to understand what your interviewer is saying, his accent, and the question which he has asked you. So you need to be clear. You need to understand whether he is what kind of question he's asking you, because you can't say like pardon me, or sorry, please repeat that question again, but you need to listen it carefully and then answer to it. So this is a thing which will only you can cope up with listening to radios. There are many free radio stations which you can listen on your mobile phones through internet connection. You can listen to the UK accent, like British accent. You can listen to Australian accent. There are various different radio stations available on your cell phone. There are many different applications for it, so you can listen on a regular basis before your exam is, and it's definitely going to help you in understanding what your interviewer is saying. Okay, because if the interviewer is asking you a different question and you are responding him in a different manner, and you are responding him in a totally different way, so it's not going to give you a good grade. So be careful about it. And the third thing is that the topic which he is going to give you, you'll have around 1 to 2 minutes for that. You need to make your points, and he or she is also going to give you a paper for that, a paper and pen, and you can write down topics. And in this section of your speaking exam, you also need to practice it at home, because at that time you need to know what you need to mention in that paper, so that you can speak on it. Because if you are going to write lines of around 6 to 7 words, this is not going to help you by any means, because at that time you just need to write words. You need to list down the words and list down those keywords. These would be keywords on which you're going to speak to, and you can by just watching the word and just on the paper, you can start a conversation about it. So you can just mention those words in this small time, because you can't write each and every sentence which you're going to speak to. So you need to manage this time in the most beneficial manner. Okay, if you want to speak and you don't want to stop during the minutes which are going to be allocated to you. So these are the things which you need to be careful about. And see, it depends like what accent you've got, but like doesn't really matter to them what kind of accent, whether you are using British accent or Australian accent, or you're just speaking in a normal way, which you've been speaking earlier in your life. So it doesn't really matter. The only thing is whether you are speaking, you are using right grammar or not. And one more thing, vocabulary is also the main thing. So vocabulary doesn't mean that you need to learn hard words for it, but you need to at least make use of helping verbs and the normal basic verbs to continue and to continue your conversation and to pause the conversation. So these vocabulary words are going to help you in communicating in a proper way with your interviewer. So it's not a test. They're not going to test your intelligence. They're not going to test your intelligence or information. They're not going to test you in these kind of things. So it means that you can answer them. You can respond them in any way, whether you've got the information about that particular topic or not. So you just need to be clear. You need to have clarity what you're speaking, what you're telling them, and they are not going to judge you on the basis of the information you are having. So it's nothing to worry about. Speak freely. Okay, there is no need to be scared about it. You need to be confident. You need to stay confident while you talk, and it's actually going to give you a bad grade if you're not confident at that time. Okay, let's imagine you haven't got a topic of your choice, what you're going to do at that time, in the time which you are going to be given. So it really matters a lot. Like, you need to respond in such a manner that you know about that topic. I mean, despite of not knowing about that topic, you need to present that topic in such a way that whether it will be you are relating that topic to anything, almost anything in any area of your life, you can relate it to anything, but you need to speak in front of them and you need to give examples, and examples can come anytime in your mind. So but you just need to manage that talk and present in such a way that they feel that you know about that topic and you can speak about that topic. So, and they are aware of the fact that a person cannot know all about all the topics, and even they won't be able to speak in front of the audience or even in front of anybody about any random topic. So they are aware about it. So you don't need to be scared about anything. Just speak in a proper manner. This is what the advice is. Okay? And pauses will help you a lot to think during your conversation. Okay? Because normally people tell me that they didn't get a chance to think about the topic, and it was such a small time, and they started at us and they started throwing questions at us. But you need to create those chances, those opportunities during that conversation. Okay, they won't give you extra time for it. So do practice it at your home before leaving for the interview. And some people consider it extremely easy, and some people think that it's way too difficult for them to speak in comparison with writing, because they mostly prefer doing writing. So it depends on person to person, but I hope you are going to find these steps and these ideas easy, and you're going to learn it and you're going to practice it at your home before leaving for the interview. So do share with me your results, IELTS results, at the bottom of of my video in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. And one more thing, I'm also going to share you many other tips which I have used in my other tests as well, like in the writing test and my reading test and my listening test. So I'm going to share those tips with you as well, and you can watch those videos. So in my upcoming videos, these will be the topics, like speaking one more. I'll also create one more version of it, so that I can share you more tips as well regarding speaking. And there's gonna be writing, listening, reading as well. So do watch it, and thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.